Hey everybody, can you hear? Welcome back to Visions of Mana playthrough. Last time I finally snapped with all of the JRPG story nonsense and had to call it quits for my mental health. If anyone wonder like why it is that like all of a sudden like I'm like so like amped up on the whole story thing with this game. Oh. Were you able to see that before? That big castle right there? Never noticed that before. So like everyone like why it is I'm all of a sudden like so like amped on my distaste for like JRPG storytelling. Like whenever I process my videos, like I always play just games for myself, so you know, since I can't use my PC since it's rendering the videos, like I'll play like a handheld game or something. And so like recently the game that I've been playing is Project Cross Zone on my Nintendo 3DS. And while like the gameplay in that game is awesome, like it's one of my like the best strategy RPGs ever made. Just awesome game. Like the story, like any time that there is like so the way that the game works, there's like chapters in the game. So I'm like 26 chapters into that game, and every chapter, like you have to go through like a story segment before like you get into the combat, and it's always like 500 lines of dialogue. Like every chapter has like 500 lines of dialogue. They're trying to make these things like real deep. And if you don't know what Project Cross Zone is, it's essentially like an ensemble game. Like it's like a bunch of franchise characters from Sega, from Namco Bandai, from Capcom, any other like. Yeah, it might just be those three, but like a bunch of like franchise characters from those different like big license holders. And so you know, so you have like Dante from Devil May Cry, with like Jin from Tekken, and trying to think of like a Bandai thing. Cosmos from Xenosaga. And like you have like you know like all these like different characters like together in these things, and it's from Monolith Soft, you know, the people who make the Xenoblade Chronicles games. And they put in an extraordinary amount of effort to say nothing and just waste your time in between these encounters. Like you know, there's so much time wasted where, like you know, like 90%, and I like you know honestly it might even be more, like but like at least like 90% of all of those like 500 lines of dialogue in between every encounter are just things like, "Who's that? Who's there? It's you. Who are you? Is it you? What's going on? Where are we? How do we get here? What are we gonna do?" Like, you know, like I swear to you, like it's that like that much, like almost all of the dialogue is just that, and like it like eats at your will to live. Like it's that just just unnecessary trash garbage amounts of dialogue that service nothing. And then I go and I play this game, and we literally have a guy go up to us who appears to be having like some kind of like mental breakdown, and you're like you know maps out to us Like, yeah, like, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, this obviously is not normal, what's happening to me right now. You guys need to get the hell out of here, like, before it starts happening to you. And the very first thing that the main character of the game says is, wow, he was acting weird, right? I swear to God, if you weren't here for that, in that session, that was what happened. They did that exact thing. And like from that point on, like I was like, I need to stop right now. I can't keep doing this. I can't go from 500 lines of garbage in Project Cross Zone into, you know, like this brain dead nonsense in Visions of Mana. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, so like I've decided like what I'm gonna do from now on. Like any game that has writing on the level of of Project Cross Zone, like that I play on my own, I'm literally just going to skip the story from now on. I'm literally going to go, okay, if that's how much respect you have for the intelligence of the of the player, then I'm just going to skip through all of this dialogue. No thank you, I don't need any of this. And and to keep my sanity here, I'm no longer going to talk to any of the villagers in any of the places anymore, because all talking to them ever does is tell us the exact thing that, you know, like that you see going on, that they, whatever the situation is, like that's happening, that's all you ever get out of them. They never say anything of value. You know, if I talk to this guy right here. Yeah, chronically understaffed. So why do you refuse to hire more people? Yep, because there's not a lot of people here. Because, you know, this is a town that was abandoned for a long time because it was basically cursed. And so now you're just pointing out the very bare bones, basic, like I can see what's going on here things, and that's all of the townsfolk dialogue is always that. The only thing of value you can get out of the townsfolk dialogue, if there happens to be somebody who has a name. This one doesn't have a name. No name. If we can find somebody who has a name. If we can find somebody who has a name.
No. Oh,
nope.
no.
Nope. Not here either. One of you two.
Oh.
Not you. Nope. Somebody up here. Somebody up there. You down there. Nope. Not you.
Oh, no.
Not you.
Yes?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so this town doesn't have any. But like basically, like if you find someone with a name in a town, then that means they're going to be somebody who offers you a side quest. That's the only value you can get out of talking to people, is that you know who's going to be the one that you need to talk to when the side quests open up. That's it. There's no other value to talking to people in this game other than that. Yeah, can't jump through there. Alright. And by the way, like, I object to this so hard. This is the worst thing, literally the worst thing they could do. Like, the guy was like, hey, yeah, like, everybody here, there's something going on. People are being affected. Like, we don't know what's happening. You gotta get out of here before it starts happening to you. And what is our party's response to this? We should see if there's an inn in town, so our friends can sleep it off. Yep, that was a decision they made. They made the decision that we're going to sleep here. We're going to sleep in the town where everyone who's here gets affected by what's going on the longer they're here, and they're going to sleep here. By choice. Sure, let's move to the inn. It's the best idea anyone's ever had. Actually, you know what? I know what that castle is. That's what that thing is that was at the end of the cliff that at the start of the game, it was like when we were passing through that area, Val said, "Oh, we shouldn't like I like to explore, but we can't go in there yet." Like that kind of thing. That's what that was. And so I didn't like pay attention to what that was because of the fact that it it prevented us from actually going and doing anything there. You have stuff here. I want your stuff. Oh, there's actually a pretty big inn. Because they have a dining area. You have separated bedrooms. You have an upstairs. Can't go upstairs. We can see there's an upstairs. Nothing to interact with or find here. I guess we're just going to talk to you. Hi. Summon the Hypnotoad, please.
Here.
Oh me, oh my, it's an honor. We'll prepare our best rooms. Stay as long as you like. A month, a year, anything. No, there is no chance that everyone will be normal after they sleep. That's not possible. How can everyone who comes here have an issue that comes up from being here, and sleeping here, of all places, somehow would be the remedy to that? You are such a dumb idiot character. Everything you do, everything you say, you are dumb. You are just the dumbest dumb dummy, and all the people who are with you are equally dumb, and it is crazy. How do you survive?
I can't sleep unless I have my favorite pillow. I want to go home, back to Longren.
Come now. Turn that frown upside down and have a long and luxurious nap.
Dark thoughts catch up with you at night. All nights might look the same to you, but at my age, every shade of twilight is different.
I can't deal with this.
If only I had lost it too.
Don't you dare leave me alone with him, Morley!
Why are we unaffected, do you think?
I have an answer for that query.
Oh, Luna, it's you. It feels like ages since we last saw each other. Perhaps it has been.
The reason you two have stayed unaltered is because of your elemental affinities. You are alms of the heart and mind. Alms of the moon, light, and darkness should be able to resist the influences of the Benevodon of the moon.
So Aish wouldn't have gone crazy either?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish Aish were here.
Until you have subdued Tor Marni, I fear that the people of Aetern will remain befuddled indefinitely. It is hard to see tragedy once again visited upon the poor people of Aetern so soon after it was liberated from stasis.
I feel the same, both as a parishioner and an alm. It is my responsibility to see that Tor Marni is dealt with.
If anyone can fix this, I believe it is you, Morley. The Benevodon has taken up residence in Castle Crescenel. The moon has the power to alter people's perception. Please do not be fooled by its shadows or mystique.
It's up to us to free Aetern from the Benevodon's influence. Shall we, Val?
After you, Morley. Let's head to Crescino and get to it.
Hey, you guys. Come on, take us with you. I don't want to stay behind.
Let's take them with. Who knows what they would get up to if we leave them alone?
The castle was past the north gate to the parish, I think. It's now or never.
We better be taking them with us. Ain't no way we're gonna be able to pull that off with just Val and Morley. I'm not talking to any ears. Whole game doing my due diligence, hoping that talking to all the characters would result in getting extra context on the things going on. And never happened. Not once. I miss the old days. I really do.
So this is the castle?
There is.
I sense trouble ahead. It must be the presence of the Benevodon Tormarni.
Was that the Benevodon?
I hate frogs. I'm scared. Someone hold my hand. A Benevodon? No biggie.
Things look grim.
Don't waver now. We've come this far. We can handle anything.
Castle Crescino.
I've never been inside this place, mostly since I heard it was overrun with monsters.
Are there frogs? Please tell me there are no frogs here.
Wow! Get a load of this palace. It's huge. Makes me want to dance.
Huh? Is someone there? Yup. There are definitely people over there.
It looks like it did during the eclipse.
No. Too many people. I hate that. Oh, I know. These are ghosts. I've read all about them.
Deja vu. We saw some of these here spooky folks when we first visited Aetern on our pilgrimage, right?
What did I just say? So they are ghosts after all. Make it stop.
These illusions are the parishioners who disappeared 16 years ago. What is going on?
Well, they're looking right at us. Maybe they have unfinished business?
No sign of my mother. None of that. These visions aren't real. I can't let myself be manipulated by the Benevodon's tricks. Defeating Tormarni is our priority. We should press on.
Oh, Morley.
How easily the heart is swayed. This is harder than I thought.
Don't worry. Someone somewhere will come along and take care of all this.
Uh-huh. But that someone happens to be us, Karina.
Greetings, fellow floral friend.
You know what? I don't think we found Little Cactus in the wind area. Probably go back there. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in every single area in the game. 4 elementite, 5 chests. Do not know nor care who you are. Goodbye.
I'll be taking this. The Dud Bears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
I thought this place would look more run down.
Actually, I think we're looking at Castle Crescino as it was in the past. But how? It doesn't look like we can get into the rest of the castle from here. Maybe there's another path.
Oh, and what might we have here? An hourglass? Ooh, how mysterious. Makes me want to touch it!
You know, I think I feel moon energy coming from this thing.
In that case, the Luna Globe might help us figure this out.
Well, you know what you gotta do with hourglasses. Spin them round and round. That's what.
Lunar Sandglass. Replenish the sandglasses using the elemental power of the Luna Globe. You will be able to move between the past and the present. Comparing the two timelines could be the key to progressing.
Look what the Luna Globe can do! Can I have a turn? Pretty please? I wanna spin it!
Your mood swings make my head spin.
Rise! Time is flowing unnaturally.
Check up there.
Nice, got it.
Get up there either.
I'll be taking this.
Stuff we want over there.
Here's hoping for good fortune. Show us the wonders of mana. Time is flowing unnaturally. Go forth.
My thanks. Perish! Sylphid! Sylphid!
I'm all right. Failed you. Much of I won't be defeated here.
Submit! Diamond shot!
One more.
At once! Surrender!
Thank you.
Sylphid! Cease now! Yes!
Taking a fight with us was foolish.
Here we have
Wondrous rare. I have found something of fantastic value.
no mini. Cool. Mini affects your ability to deal damage, so put that on Morley right away.
Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Yeah. Hup. Assist us. The flow of time is faltering here.
Gotta be on this side in order to get this treasure here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mana.
Has to go like all the way around.
The flow of time is faltering here. Hup. Yeah. Might we exchange these elsewhere? I will take this. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Over there.
Submit! Give up! On guard! Now!
It's useless to run.
Give up! No! Yes!
The spirits will answer our call.
Perish! Surrender!
One more.
No! On!
Well, what's that?
Mana! The flow of time is faltering here.
Got first element type here.
It is pulsating with power. Manifest! The flow of time is faltering here.
It's too dark in here. I'm frightened. Can we go home, please?
It's okay, Jule. We're here. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
Well, if you weren't around, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Hup.
Is that the case the entire time?
Yeah.
Just coulda gone that way? That door must have opened up. There's no way.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? I will take this.
Okay.
Ooh, I spied my little awesome treasure. Come on, let's open it, pretty please.
We're a little busy trying to get out of this area, Karina.
Hey, do you see that pile of gears over there? Maybe we can climb that.
We can probably make it if we jump off the highest part of the cog.
Aw, come on. Who cares about some stupid old gears? What's in the box? Don't you want to take a look inside? Huh? Don't you?
Okay, Karina. If you're that concerned, we'll open it.
It's a polter
Don't
box.
we can just fly over with Ramco's help?
You think Flammy's the answer?
No way! My little Ramco deserves better than this cramped castle. Get your own sacred beast.
You were the one who suggested it in the first place, Karina.
Yeah. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Is 100% a pull the box.
Maybe items in. Could this be?
Goddess of Tomorrow. Morley one. Yep, Morley.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. Secured. Manifest! It is pulsating with power.
Okay, pull the box. Do this.
What wondrous wares. I will treasure this. No!
Guys are mean.
Yeah.
Just as good.
Let's keep it moving. Watch out.
Submit!
It's useless to run.
My thanks. The insolence!
Watch out.
Submit!
Watch out.
One rival remains. Diamond Charm! Diamond Charm!
Watch out.
Sylphid Boomerang! Diamond Charm! My thanks! On guard!
Well, that's that.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
So mimics in this one aren't anywhere near as deadly as they are in the other games.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Generally, when you not run to a mimic in the mana games,
Yeah!
they either instantly cast some kind of death spell on you or some other terrible thing.
Reno with
No! Yeah! Yeah! Thunderstorm!
It's useless to run.
Give up! At once! The insolence!
What's this lucre used for?
I will take this.
Up on that sky bridge there, I guess.
Wow, the castle is so big and pretty.
It was built at the same time that the parish was founded. That was also around when the lunar sandglass was first made. It was a very productive time for Aetern.
The person who made all these things must be so cool.
Yeah! Yeah! I will take this. Yeah!
Okay. Still missing 3 treasures to Elementite.
Don't waste too much time.
Appreciate it. Perish! Give up! Selfie! This event calls for the elemental vessel. Is this Sylphin Boomerang? Thunderstorm! Submit! Diamond Shard! Do our foes follow?
Can't do now, just her.
Appreciate it. Yeah, my thanks.
Thank you.
Okay? Feeling light.
All right. Try that again.
We're in our way. I'll deal with this. Moving.
What's this lucre used for? Leave it to me!
I will take over. Secured. Yeah.
Almost missed that. That one too. Okay. Figure it out.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? Secured.
Okay, time travel treasure. Hit it.
Emerge. The flow of time is faltering here. What wondrous where? Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Upstairs now.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Just let us explore.
And that spot might be an exit, but
my
it's
God.
pretty high up there.
Worry not. We must muster all our might and see this through. Mere machinery is no match for us.
You're right. Together we can figure out this puzzle.
Of course. There is nothing a convoy of close compatriots cannot conquer. Now then, who will give me a boost?
That's not what I meant!
If you could only hear yourself right now, Palomino. The gear probably fell from above some time ago, but if we use the Luna Globe, we might be able to reverse time.
You could put it back where it belongs. You're a genius, Morley!
Good lord. People aren't this stupid. They don't exist. The people that you think are playing these games don't exist. No one's dumb enough to get up here and not think, let me interact with this thing. No one's ever going to see this and think, oh, there's nothing here. I guess I better go downstairs.
The spirit's strength.
Phew, it worked.
Oh my
I
god.
managed not to fall on
Stop
the
it.
Better than trying to boost ourselves up in any case. Come on, the Benevodon's close.
I shall fight any foe one-on-one. Come at me. Morley, you are not going at this mission with enough enthusiasm. Come now, enunciate.
Onward! Oh!
Fie! A flimsy attempt at force. Once more, with feeling.
Spare me, I beg you.
Actually
Might we
painful.
exchange these elsewhere?
Actually painful.
Let us see what you are made of. Dryax, my thanks. Sylphin Tolorang. Earthquake.
Thank you.
Thunderstorm.
It's useless to run.
Sylphin.
My time has much obliged.
Perish.
It's useless to run.
Sylphin.
I'm foaming up. I'm all right.
Yes. Earthquake. Thunderbolt.
The elemental vessel is ready.
My thanks. Cease now.
It's useless to run. My time has come.
Summon the spirits to our side. Perish. Thunderbolt. Ian,
Oh, dang.
forgive me.
Please be from the cutscene. Thank you.
Guide us. I feel the spirit's favor. Might we exchange these elsewhere? Everyone, proceed now. Perish. Appreciated. My thanks. My thanks. Does anybody have water? Appreciated.
The elemental vessel is
Diamond
ready.
shards. Sylphid. Does this help? Onward.
Thank you. Much obliged. I won't be defeated here.
Sylphid boomerang.
Moving.
Submit. Silphid! My thanks! Thunderstorm! My thanks! Perish!
Gotta keep going. Leave it to me.
I will take over. My thanks. Appreciated. Appreciated. At once. Cease now. Summon.
Piece of cake. Psh, what a bunch of small fry wakelings.
Don't get cocky, Karina. You'll jinx the whole thing for us if you don't take these fights seriously.
Woo-wee! Touchy much? You got a kink in your tail about something, Mr. Grumpy Pants? Want to share with the class?
Grumpy what?
Calm down, Morley. It's the Benevodon talking, remember?
Why didn't I foresee this? How far down did we fall?
Not sure, but all we can do is keep going.
The end is nigh. We can't turn back. Never again.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Yeah. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't look like the thing is here. Gotta go outside. Post-production Kenny here. So hopefully I did what I had thought up when when I decided to do this part here. And there should have been like a really obvious
Just getting started.
like edit right here
Awesome.
where like you're in the transition from like from
Just getting started.
when I reached
Awesome. Keep it up.
like right before this boss, and actually actually like showing like myself updating like the character like the party composition stuff. Like hopefully like there was a very obvious edit, so you could tell that like this is not happening right when I got to this place. This is happening quite a bit later. And the reason for that is that this boss is a bastard. This boss, I was fighting for around an additional like hour and 20 minutes from the point where we got to this we got to the entrance to the boss arena, and like it was just like it each and things that like if it had been the type of boss where like it's so tough that like like it's just like killing you like instantly, or like like there was like epic highs and tragic lows and and all that, then I probably would have like put together like some kind of like death compilation or something. The problem with this fight is that like each attempt is incredibly long, and I think only one of like I fought it like 20 something times. I think only one of those attempts it actually killed me. Almost every other attempt, like I just reached a point with the fight where I had to accept that I wasn't gonna, it wasn't gonna be the run where I actually did it, and so I would just reload and like try something different. So so I went through like well over a dozen party compositions trying to figure out something that worked. And so so eventually, like, you know, I guess got to the point where I was like, okay, you know what, instead of like bashing my head against the wall and like breaking this up into like 5 or 6 sessions of just me fighting this one boss, I decided that instead what I'm gonna do is like just record each time I make an attempt against the boss. So just a singular recording of just me attempting the boss. And once I finally beat the boss, to then I use all of the knowledge that I had accumulated getting to this point to like create like a separate video for like a little like strategy guide thing for this boss specifically, because it's that much of a pain in the ass that like I feel like I have to make a video about this boss. So you know, so I'm gonna be like taking like clips of the other things, of the other attempts that are not gonna be in part of the session, and put that in that other video. And then so the rest of this session is just going to be the attempt where I actually pulled it off. And once again, like, you know, the reason why, like, you know, there's only the one attempt is because you're gonna see, like, yeah, there's a lot of time left in this video. Like, each of these attempts takes a while. Even the failed attempts, you're talking like 30 to 40 minutes per attempt on the failed attempts. Like, you know, like this is a slobber knocker of a fight. Like, this is the absolute toughest fight that we have experienced in the game by a mile. Nothing has come close to how difficult this fight is. Like, this is the toughest fight, bar none. Like, honestly, like, if there's anything after this point that is tougher than this fight, then I don't even know what to I don't even know what to do about that. I will be shocked if there's anything that gives me this much trouble in the game. Like, it is that kind of, like, you know, because this isn't even the same day. Like I'm recording like the session, the attempt where I actually beat him, and when I'm recording this now, like, these aren't even the same day as when like that session started. You know, that session was 2 days ago. And it took me a while to get this down. Like, this is a tough one, a very tough one. Now, the important things to note here are that you need to have someone with you who has the Lumina Lantern. Like, it has to, either someone in your party has to have it. And the reason for that is when he goes into the dark phase, you're going to see that the dark phase is going to be like end pretty much instantly. And the reason that it ends pretty much instantly, like anytime it comes up, is because if someone uses the lantern when the dark phase starts, then like it ends the dark phase. And if someone doesn't use it, then that phase lasts until who knows. Like, you know, I had attempts where like that was like 10 minutes of the attempt was in the dark phase. And that phase can happen more than one time. But the thing is that, but the dark phase is not what causes this to take so much time. What causes this to take so much time is that, so this boss, and this is actually, like, you know, I've mentioned quite a few times throughout the playthrough that there's a bunch of bosses that we've come across that come from other games in the series. And this boss is the same thing. Like, this boss has been in Mana series since the very first game. So this is like, you know, like one of the oldest bosses in this. This is a boss that is as old as any of the bosses in the series. You know, like as old as any of the oldest bosses in the series. And it's always been a very tough fight. The difference is that in the other games, there was pretty much, like, even though it was always a very tough fight, there was pretty much always a cheese strategy for the fight. There was always a way to just instantly kill that boss like when you first came across him. Like in like every game that he appears in, you know, like you can kill the vampire like instantly, except for this game. In this game, they decided that they would give the vampire boss a fair shake and make it that you have to actually fight him, you know, toe to toe. And it, like, you're gonna see it. This is, you know, this is as brutal as it gets when it comes to a game like this.
Much obliged.
Post-production Kenny here.
Make sure to.
So I just want to interject this really quick as a possible correction to what you just heard me say.
I got this.
Because when I recorded that bit of voiceover that you've been listening to, that was like immediately following the attempt where I beat the vampire. And what you're hearing now is me after I've already beaten the game. And the reason why I'm putting this in there is that, like I say, since I beat the game, I can say for certain that what I'm about to mention about the about not being able to out-level the bosses, possibly, is not valid anymore. Like it definitely isn't true. I out-leveled quite a few of the bosses by the end, so
Carry on from here.
Guess it's my turn.
Carry on.
it might be possible that if you were to do the Benevodons in the order where you do the Moon Benevodon last, then this fight might be a joke. You know, you might actually be able to use Jule's spell to just light spell to instantly kill. Actually, yeah. Because if you did this was one as the last one, then you would have Jule's third tier unlocked, so you would be able to get the spell, or it might not even be a tier 3 spell. It might be a tier 2 spell, but like it's a light spell that instantly kills undead enemies. And if, like, you know, it's based on like the level of the enemy. So
This. Surrender now.
like if you were to do this one last, then you might actually be able to use that spell against the vampire and just completely negate everything that I'm showing here and just instantly kill the boss. I don't know if that's the case. It's an assumption based on the fact that I was able to out-level bosses as the playthrough went on. But like so like this may have been a coincidence that I fought the boss at this level, or it may be that this specific boss, if you play on, you know, hard difficulty or higher, that it automatically scales to your level no matter what level you are to make sure you can't use that spell. I don't know, but it may be the case that you can actually use that spell if you were to level a bit more before coming. Yeah, that out of the way, back to past Kenny. But when he goes into the thing where he goes to drink a character's blood, the prompt to it is actually like when he does the sleep attack thing. When like the circle beams come out,
I think we can use the vessel.
like regardless of whether anyone got hit by it, like he will follow it up with the rush in to drink a character's blood. You're gonna see it every single time.
Thank you.
However,
Thank you.
and what makes this like, you know, such like a brutal like a encounter that takes so long to do, if your party members get hit with the thing and they get put to sleep, and he puts more than one of them to sleep, then he will do the thing multiple times. Like you'll see him, like he'll rush in, he'll do it, and then like and regardless of if it's the character that got put to sleep, Like, you know, like if like he'll like even if two characters get put to sleep, if he targets you and you're not the one who got put to sleep, he'll still rush at you, even though you weren't one of the ones that got hit. And then because he put two of them to sleep, then he'll do it again and then again. You know, so you can go and like you can have him down at like quarter health, and he'll heal back up to half or more in one go if your characters get put to sleep. So you know, so if you have a resist sleep, make sure you're putting that on your character immediately. Like you know, like you need to have like I recommend having your healer with it on. But you know, like you need to have someone who has resist sleep. I don't know where to get immunity from sleep. We haven't run into that yet, but like if you happen to have done more exploration than I have at this point, and you have that, then you need to have that on somebody. Like you need to make sure that when there is, you know, that you are preventing sleep from happening on as many characters as you can. I highly recommend, as you saw in the section where like I was showing like I was updating the strategy for each character. For your healer, I highly recommend putting them into the stay alive thing. Because when you put them in the stay alive thing, they stop going after the enemy. And by making it that they stop going after the enemy, you'll actually see they avoid the attacks. The only time the AI is smart is when you put them in the thing for staying alive. Anything else you put them on, they'll just stand in the way of every attack that the enemies do. Yeah, but that is like this. Like there is no, there's no qualm about like what is a tough fight at this point now. And also, like I made sure that you know I'm including like at the end you'll see that I included like a saving. That way you can see that I'm still on hard mode. Like I didn't go and turn down the difficulty in order to pull this off. Like it's still on the hard difficulty. And honestly, I don't even know what it is that hard difficulty does for this game. I don't know if hard difficulty just increases the amount of health enemies have. I don't know if it increases the amount of damage they do. I don't know if it just affects the like how aggressive enemies are. I don't know if it determines like what immunities enemies have, because a very like screwed up thing, like you know, you're not gonna see in this attempt, you're not gonna see me do it in the attempt, but Morley, like you know, like I have him using the moon class because of all the crit stuff, but you actually can't use like you'll see that I use the big one, you know, the elemental break, but like the regular moon thing doesn't even affect the boss. The boss literally walks through it. Like he moves completely unhindered through that if you put it down on the boss. Like you can, like you know, you will slow him down if you do the big elemental break with the moon orb, but you will not be able to keep him suppressed using the regular thing. So just don't even bother. You know, if you have a character using a moon class, don't even bother doing the regular one. You know, save for the elemental break, and if you didn't get the elemental break with that character, then don't bother using it at all. You know? Yeah, so since all of these attempts I didn't talk during them, and a matter of fact, the one where I actually pulled it off, I actually recorded on my lunch break while I was at work. So like that one, you know, for this one, like there's absolutely no talking, so like, I'm just putting in as much useful information as I can for what's going on here. Oh, also something you'll notice, like anytime I use items, like if you've been paying attention to my item wheel from the previous sessions, or even earlier in this session,
Full of mana.
you'll notice that I have more of the resurrection item, and that I have different items on the bar. And the reason for that is I actually reloaded the previous save So the one where we start off like at Morty's camp outside of Aetern. And I redid the entire section leading up to this point. And the reason I did that was because I decided to head over to Longren and go to the item shop to buy some extra resurrection items, which is why you see I have more. And you know, like, oh, well, I mean, that was the only extra stuff I bought was the resurrection items. But I also went and I updated my wheel so that it's not filled with the stuff that I never use. The entire game, like the only time I use items is when I'm in the middle of combat. When you're in the middle of combat, you can't go and mess with the item wheel. So I would always be thinking, oh man, I have to make sure I go and I move all of these like XP boosters and stuff off of my item bar because I never used the things. And so like since I went specifically just to buy the extra healing items, the extra resurrection items, and then like go and redo the whole dungeon to get back to that point. And the reason why like I didn't just fast travel there and back from when I got to.
You want some more?
So I did do a save after like the hour and 20 minutes that I spent on the boss.
I'll deal with this.
The first time I encountered it. Like I did put down a hard save at that point, but I overwrote that save because like I had made some skill choices with like I said, like I tried a lot of stuff. I did like over a dozen different party compositions, trying to figure out what to do. But, so I wasted a lot of elemental points on stuff that ended up not helping at all in the fight. So I decided, I didn't want to have wasted those points, so I reloaded the previous save to get to that same point without having spent any of those points, and just with the extra healing items and having updated my item wheel. I just wanted to make sure I was being as straightforward as possible on this. And like I said, like there's no value in me trying to include all of the failed attempts, because even if I was to do them at like 8 times speed or something, like this would still be like an hours long session. So I decided, it's better just to have the one successful attempt and then explain why it is that I had to like cut out all of the other stuff. Yeah. But that's gonna be for me. Enjoy the rest of the fight. Or if you're a type person who wants to be able to figure these kind of things out on their own, then feel free to hop here and figure out this boss when you get to it yourself.
Nice timing. Much obliged. How is this funny to you?
Stay cool, Millie. Don't lose your head.
It's feel heavy.
I'm on it.
I failed you all.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll carry on from here. Don't overdo it.
Are you okay?
Much obliged. Time to get to work.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll carry on from here.
I'll deal with this.
Got your
Thanks.
back. Lumina Lantern.
That should be sufficient.
Leave it to me!
I'll carry on from here. Behold my power! You want some more?
Time to get to work. Reveal your true might. I can help you.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll deal with this. Here.
Won't go down so easy. Lumina Lantern.
Losing balance. I can help you.
No more running around.
Much obliged. Nice timing.
Time to call on the elemental spirits.
Much obliged. Much obliged.
Take this.
Nice timing.
Get ready.
You're mine now. Oh. Here.
Take this.
Leave it to me.
I got this. Surrender now. You want some more?
Time to get to work. Thank you. I'm holding up. I'm holding up. I failed you all.
Leave it to me. Got gotta keep going. Huh?
I got this.
Leave it to me. Huh?
I got
Won't be
this.
defeated. I'll deal with Here. I can help you. Here. Nice timing.
I'm not done yet. Stay tough.
Give them a taste of the vessel's power. Reveal your true might.
Final stretch.
Guess it's my turn.
I got this. It's a mobile. Save this one just for you. Yeah! Yeah!
Time to get to work.
Lumina Lantern.
Nice timing. Much obliged.
Don't overdo it. I'm only just getting started.
Thank you.
This is how
Bravo. Do not ease your attacks.
Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking me out. Join the playthrough. Appreciate you
fine
useful stuff.
opportunity to
Like,
rest.
comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay Victus. I was Maris, and bye.